Hi, my name is Jay. Welcome to the latest video. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hope you enjoy. What I'm going to be taking you through today is how to do a cluster set. Now, there's a lot of different variations on what you can do for a cluster set. And the good thing about cluster sets, you can do them on a lot of exercises, not just a press. You can do it on leg press, you can do it on leg extensions, you can do them on squats, you can do them on all movements. Now, cluster sets are a great intensity technique that I use for myself and a lot of my clients. They produce really good results, allows you to lift heavy weight and achieve a lot of volume in doing so. So how I usually do these cluster sets is I work up to a 12 to 15 rep max. So once I finish warming up, I then find out what my 12 or 15 RM is. Once I find out what my rep max is, I will then turn that into 4 sets of 5. Once I find out what my 12 to 15 RM is, I use the same weight and I break it down into 4 sets of 5 reps. And I take 20-second break in between each intra set. So it's 4 sets of 5. If I achieved, say, 100 kilos on the bench press on the Smith machine, I do 100 kilos. That's my 12 RM. I then do 4 sets of 5, so I turn the 12 into 20. So that's what we're trying to achieve from this, achieving more volume using the heavy weight. If you have any comments about how to do this cluster set, leave it in the comments below, and I'm always happy to help. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my first warm-up set. In my warm-up sets, I don't wanna do too many reps, because I'll just burn myself out. I'm not trying to be a marathon runner. I wanna build reps up, but make sure that my readiness is gonna be enough to be able to lift a maximal weight. So once again, I'll keep my reps low, I'll warm up at a nice steady pace, all right? So I've done my first warm-up set. I'll put on a plate aside. I'm gonna do my second warm-up set. I just put on 10s. I'm gonna aim for 6 to 8 reps. Like I said, I don't wanna do too many repetitions when I'm warming up. I wanna do enough to make sure that I acquire the skill to be able to handle my heavy working set. So 6 to 8 reps for this working set. So as I'm warming up, I'm trying to get a bit of a gauge on what my 12 or 15 rep max looks like. Like I said, I don't want to do too many reps because I'll burn myself out by the time I get to the top end. So I've added another plate. I've gone up to 40 kilos a side. Keeping in mind, I did do cable flies prior to this. So I'm not going to be at my prime strength for this movement, but I'm okay with that. Now the thing about cluster sets is they are more utilized for intermediate and advanced lifters. The reason why is because when we start lifting above 90%, we get a lot of technique breakdown. And if we're trying to train for physique goals and we lack that connection between that mind-muscle connection, we can find that we're not actually getting great chest development from doing a pressing movement. We find we get overstimulated through our anterior delts. So that's where it's really good to make sure before you go into cluster sets that you spend time trying to work on the foundations of, cueing your scaps, lock them back, lock them down, use your lats, flex your biceps in order to do that pressing movement with good technique and good foundation. So, like I said, it's more about your preparedness as you come into these heavy weights, making sure your technique is perfect, and then, then pushing yourself on that 12 RM. All right, let's go. All right, so I finished warming up. I'm gonna do my top set now, so it's my 12 rep max. I've through my warm-ups, I found out what my working weight is gonna be for this 12 RM. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do my 12 rep max. Once I achieve my 12 rep max, I'll then break it. I'll have a 2-minute rest period. Once I take my 2-minute rest period, I'll then do my 4 sets of 5 for my first cluster. I'm only doing 1 cluster as well. I'm not doing 2 or 3 or 4. I think if you do this right and you hit it hard enough, you only need 1. As you get a lot more advanced down the track, you can do 2 and then you can do back off sets after that. But let's just keep it nice and simple for the first go, all right? So that was my 12 rep max. I reckon I probably had another 1 or 2 reps left in the tank. I'm pretty happy with that. The thing about these cluster sets is once you get for the first 2 sets of 5, it's the 3rd and 4th set that really start making you work quite hard. So when you do 4 sets of 5, be prepared that this first 2 sets are gonna feel quite comfortable. And it's not until the 3rd or 4th or your last set or your last intra set that it really gives you that kick in the guts, all right? So make sure once you finish your 12 rep max, take a 2-minute rest break, then start your first set of 5, take a 20-second break, do your set of 5, 20-second break, your 3rd set of 5, 20-second break, and then your last set of 5, and you're done for that cluster set. All right, so now I've had my 2-minute rest period. I'm still breathing quite heavy, but I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna do my 4 sets of 5. Shirts off, massive Joes, tanks on. I'm a lot stronger with the singlet, so I'm ready to go. All right, first one, 20-second break. Second cluster, now it starts making you want to work. The third one is usually where it starts to, like I said, it makes you really switch on. If you don't switch on, you're gonna fail it. Like I said before, this is one of those really good intensity techniques that you can use, whether you're doing supersets, drop sets, it's all the same shit. This is overloading, putting extra stress on that muscle, and just hitting it from a different angle. So that's about 20 seconds. All right. Last one. That 20 seconds went really quick, eh? Got through it. 12 RM, 2-minute rest period, 4 sets of 5, all done.